guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for October 4th, which is Sunday. And we have a special guest star, Atreyu, because he is a freaking video bomber, a little crazy bastard. But look at him. He probably might be the cutest cat ever. Probably is the most angelic, sweet little cat I've ever owned. Because look at him. Very pretty. Anyhow, then being distracted by my cat. So, today is cool. I dig weird energy. Well, I'm weird, so I dig weird stuff. And today we have a cardinal cross. And this cardinal cross energy is going to go from October 4th, which is about 1:30 p.m. till about October 5th, about 7:25 a.m. And this is all Pacific time. And so a cardinal cross is, we have 4 different energies squaring and opposing each other and challenging that energy source. So it's about looking at everything from a challenge perspective and possibly challenging yourself in these particular areas. So cardinal energy is action-oriented energy. It is the energies that motivate us to take action. And those energy sources are Libra, Capricorn, Aries, and Cancer. All of those areas are where we generate our need to take action. And so the sun is in Libra, right? That's our core. It's in a balanced energy, so it's in partnering, right? Unions, that type of energy. And then the moon is in Cancer, which I love it. It's in its home-based energy. And so this is our core and our emotions, right? So how we take action on a deeply internal level, how we take action on an emotional level. Pluto and Capricorn energy. So how we, what motivates us monetarily to take action and to strive for goals, right? And then Uranus and Aries is forward energy. It is progressive energy, but it is doing it at a level of from within. It is thinking outside of the box. It is being confident. It is being an individual. It is removing ourselves from collective thinking and striving for something that resonates internally. All those energies are going off today. It's a lot of energy to talk about. And this cardinal cross is, I don't think cardinal crosses are like quincunxes even. I mean, it's definitely a powerful energy source, but it's definitely a powerful energy source, but it's not, I don't like it when I see a day full of quincunxes. I'd rather have a cardinal cross, to be quite frank with you. And even though I have numerous energies in cardinal energy that will be aspected today, I really prefer this energy source over a quincunx. The moon in Cancer is also going to be sextiled by Jupiter in Virgo. So this is about our routines. It's about expanding some of these routines. So I want to say it's about expansion of how we take, like, what motivates us to take action, right? Is it a mental motivation? Is it an emotional motivation? Is it a monetary motivation? Is it the fact that we just want to drastically change our lives to give us a new perspective, give us a new, something that maybe we're not happy where we are, so the energy sources that we need to move forward, maybe that is just progressive energy, period. We want to change our current present situation. So you are going to be thinking about all these things today. It's a lot to think about. Now, before I go into today, on an energetic level, I really want to just talk about from an emotional perspective, because we're going to be emotional about all of these different areas. And when the moon is in Cancer like this, your emotional barometer, right, your compass is pointing you to feeling good. You need to feel safe and good and comfortable, and you need to feel victorious. You can't feel like you don't have anything in control, because then that will make you fall into low vibrations. So, and I think for the most part today, we are feeling victorious, right? We're feeling like we're making progress. I do think we understand fully that there are some things that we need to overcome. And I think this cardinal cross is going to, you know what? We're thinking about a lot of different aspects of life. We're thinking about emotion. We're thinking about core base, being authentic. We're thinking about progressive energy and being aggressive enough or assertive enough to go get what we want. And we're also thinking about our foundation, our stability, our goals. And so with that comes a level of confidence that we need to have, and that needs to stem from deep within us. We need to have a firm grip on what we want to move forward with. So our confidence level is probably going to take a huge energy boost, I think, with this. I think you could be overly confident in this energy, and you could be like, a challenge is a challenge. Let's rock this. That's the Uranian and Aries energy in this. And, I got to say that Uranus and Aries energy loves a good challenge. It doesn't like it. When life is too boring, it'll spice it up just because it gets bored. Okay, so there's so much going on. Okay, so we have what we idealize. We have some goals, and these goals we can see being very fruitful, very plentiful, very enriching for us, very emotionally fulfilling. And now I think at this point, love is still some of the things that block us on an unconscious level, right? So I think the challenge can be at times that we want this progressive future, but I think deeply fear gets the better of us. I think what happens with us, and it's all this Virgo energy, is that we still have a lot of self-doubt pulling us backward, not allowing us to really enjoy today's energy and contemplative energy and shift in awareness, awakening energy. And I think it's valid for us to just acknowledge the fact that we've been through a lot, right? We were blindsided. There were some big shifts that we dealt with, and I think we're still dealing with that. And that right there is, I think there's an emotional block there of like not allowing us to look at this as like a day of progressive movement. It's like, and of course Mercury's in retrograde, so that is what some of this pullback is just, we have some planetary energies right now that is really is asking us to be reflective. And so the challenge today could be the fact that you need to get a handle on that, because even though we're in backward energy, we're in backward moving energy, we're in energy that makes us look back, looking back, but don't get stuck. Like, look back, but don't let that define your choices. Like, look back, leave some stuff behind. It's karmic. It was a useful lesson, and learn from it. But don't hang on to it. Let it go. Release it from your unconscious realms. Because if you don't, I think what's going to happen is you're going to just not take an opportunity that is very progressive and forward thinking. And I think you're going to think, well, I've tried it before, I've been there, done that, and you know what, I didn't get any results then, and I'm probably not going to get them now. So you're going to shy away from some amazing opportunities. If you let this belief system, if you let, a cardinal cross can make us look at everything. Now, if we're in a state of gratitude about our current situation, if we just look at our situation, we're like, okay, our situation is this, and I know that it was out of some pain that we've achieved where we are at right now. It's actually probably not where we want to be, but it's good enough for now. If we're not in a state of gratitude about our present situation, if we can't be emotionally fulfilled in the present moment, right, with what we have before us, then this opposition is going to bring us down and pull us in the wrong direction, and it's going to be a really negative energy source today. I want to say that this has something to do with the lunar experience that we had, and that I just don't, you may not feel worthy enough to, if you take all this action, right? I think some of you could feel like, well, it's just going to generate the same reward. I'm going to use me, for instance, just this applies. I don't believe in love. I don't like love. I don't believe I'm worthy of it. I don't believe I'm ever going to get it. And so I am stuck in the belief system that I'm just never going to have it. So it's not even worth pursuing any opportunity that ever comes my way, or making myself available or open to these opportunities if they were to ever come my way, because my belief system isn't, I don't believe love is real anymore. I believe it's a bunch of bullshit. And that's personally my perspective on it, because my past has proven to me over all of these years that it's something I invent in my head, but it's not real, right? I'm Neptunian it out, but I don't fall in love for the people that they are. I fall in love with the possibilities that they are, and that possibility is never the person. And so I don't even want to go through that anymore. So I think, part of my belief system, my limitations, my unconscious things is I've been through too much. I don't want to fracking do it again, and I want to stay stuck, and I'm okay with staying stuck. That is my personal, so I don't want to take action. Even if something came along, even if Gerard Butler came along, and he was actually a nice person, right? I don't know him personally, but let's say he was gorgeous, perfect, looked like Gerard Butler, and was wonderful, a great humanitarian, a good soul. I don't think I would see it right now as an opportunity. And so today, that cardinal energy, I could get something that would be wonderful and progressive and would launch me forward, but I don't think that I would, necessarily jump on the bandwagon, because I'm too busy looking back, and my fear is still controlling my belief system. So I believe that for some of us that are going through that is when we're going to experience the Saturn squaring off with our hope, right? Neptune is hope, and Saturn is the planet of control, and it's in expansive Sagittarian energy, which is broadening our perspective on it, right? So if I'm of a limited belief system, I'm using me, for instance, then I think I'll experience this square because my hope is gone. And so that will be it might be a challenging day for my belief system today, right? So there is the possibility of this. I want to say, because I think today most of the energy sources that I see as could be beneficial are in reverse, in a challenge position. I want to say that for some of you, this is going to be a very challenging day emotionally. It's going to test some of your belief systems. It's going to push some of your boundaries, and it's going to ask you to take the challenge on, take action, and move forward, and stop letting fear, stop letting stop letting the past control your outcome. That's what I want to, I mean, that's what I see. I would love to take my own advice sometimes because it's really fabulous advice. It's just that I'm not going to frack and do it. So I'm going to quincunx square out, and Saturn's going to kick my ass today. And of course, I'm in all this wonderful cardinal energy. So I'm sure that I'm going to have just a fabulous day getting my ass handed to me. Lovely. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner this week. And I look forward to talking to you guys again next.